Make that rain, beesh. Hey chopsticks! Today on the menu is mango pad thai. Now if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Merrick. Nice to meet you. I film mukbangs and ASMR, so if you are interested in these types of videos, make sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I have my mango pad thai right in front of me. I am starving. Let's see, everyone. Who's ready for some mango pad thai? Cause I am. Do you guys have your chopsticks out? I got mine. I'm using some green chopsticks today. Let's dig in, everyone. Oh yeah, this is a good one to start off with. Open wide, open wide. Some of the noodles are falling, but that's okay. Open wide, got it, slay. The nice savoriness of the pad thai pairs very, very well with the sweet, juicy, ripe mango. I actually didn't give you guys a bit or a piece of mango yet. Did anyone see that? I literally just spat out like a piece of the noodles. I am so sorry. Piece. That was so gross. I apologize for that, everyone. Oh, come on. I can't really like poke the mango. I'm just gonna grab it with my hands. There you go. Open wide, slay. So we got a lot to go over today. So let's start off with the food. I bought this from a restaurant. It cost quite a bit on their menu because it is from a restaurant. I think, sorry. Again, chewing and talking at the same time. Do not mix. Okay, now that I am done chewing, since I got this at a restaurant, it was a little bit more expensive than your regular takeout pad thai. This was $16 Canadian, which is 13 USD. However, I did have a Groupon, so I got like a little bit of a discount. So it wasn't like too bad. I think it came out to like probably 12 Canadian, $10 USD. Pretty average, I think. And yeah, like I said, I did buy this from a restaurant, so it's not homemade. But by the look of things, I can tell you what's inside. They have their rice noodles. They got some chicken up in here. They also have some shrimp. There's eggs, onions, and I think they were using some tamarind sauce. Is that how you pronounce it? Tamarind? I think it's tamarind. So yeah, it's actually just pad thai that I ordered. I sliced up some mangoes to put on top because whenever I think of Thai food, I think of like Thai mango salads. So I was like, I have some mangoes in my pantry. They're about to go bad. Why not just pair these two things together? So that's exactly what I did. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh my god, this is really hard to pick up. There we go. I stabbed a piece of mango. They're like as hard as marbles to pick up with chopsticks. Oh my god, they're so slimy. Slipping all over the place. Just like me in bed. Pad thai is so delicious. Here's a piece of chicken for you all. Cause you gotta remember, muscles are important. You gotta stay strong, so eat that protein, everyone. Slay. All about those gains, brah. Is that how straight guys pronounce it? Brah, bro. I don't know what they say actually. How are you doing, bro? Oh my god, I love your new car, bro. This is why I never use the term bro in real life. When people call me bro, I'm just like, are we blood related? Why are you calling me brother? Okay, so as you can tell by the title today, we are doing another story time! Yay! Story time, story time, story time, story time! Who's ready for the story time? Because I am. Go grab yourself a cup of tea, because we're about to spill it, y'all. I feel like I was a little bit like over the top with my storytime intro today. I just really love doing my storytime intro. Sometimes like I want to do my storytime intro, but I don't really have a story to tell, so it frustrates me because I'm like, I want to do my storytime intro, but it's not really a storytime in this mukbang. Man, this is so good. I was actually planning to make some spring rolls, but it's literally like almost 1 a.m. in the morning, so I was like, nah, I don't feel like frying up spring rolls because that would mean I have to heat up oil, clean the pot. By the time I go to bed, it's probably 5 a.m. Here's a shrimp for you all. Oh, focus, focus, slay it. It's good. So I think in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit faster because I have a lot of things to go. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk that fast. I'm not like Trisha Paytas. I have a lot of things to go over and only one plate of food. I might end up eating some dessert afterwards if I run out of pad thai. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. You know that saying? Oh my gosh, I've been dying to use that saying in a video for the longest time, playing it by ear. I thought it was called playing it by year, like the year, month, days, years. But apparently the saying is playing it by ear. Was that just me? I swear I thought the saying was playing it by year. Like, let's just see like how the year goes, but no, it like the saying is playing it by ear. I don't know. Interesting saying. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's do the question of the day. Today's question of the day is, are you good at negotiating? Are you good at negotiating? Can you get some discounts? Can you get your brother to do the laundry and you do the dishes? Are you good at negotiating? Let me know in the comments down below because I would love to read all of your responses. Personally, I suck at negotiating. Oh my gosh, that's like my weakest skill in life. Like, I hate negotiating. I'm super self-conscious. I'm too shy. I'm not charismatic. I hate any form of negotiation. That's why if I ever buy like property or something, sorry. That's why if I ever buy property or something, I would totally hire a realtor because they would do all the price negotiations on my behalf. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of talking. Seriously, they need to make negotiation a life skill taught in school. Why is it that you know how to derive a curve, but you don't know how to negotiate? Like, why? Why? Why is our education system like that? I don't understand. You can interpretate Shakespeare, but you can't negotiate. I can honestly say, in our curriculum, there's not one course where you needed to negotiate. Like, the closest thing to negotiating was debate. In, like, social studies, you might call it history, current events, there's lots of different names for that. But the closest thing to negotiating was social studies in my curriculum. Okay. Today's story time is called Give Me Money. Give me money. That's the name of the story time, everyone. Mm. 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 Sometimes when I edit my mukbangs, I realize that I have like a lot of lip smacking sounds. Like I'm a heavy smacker, I think, just naturally. I'm not like exaggerating it. So that's why when you hear like lots of clicks in the background and stuff, I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of like snapping sounds. Like in the background, it's like that sound. That's just like my tongue hitting the roof of my mouth. I can't really help it because I have a very fat tongue. But for the louder sounds, I actually go over the sound curve. I select those peaks in the waveform and I actually drag them down so they're not as loud. So maybe if you have like very nice headphones or your earphones on, you might notice that the sound like decreases randomly sometimes in my videos. That's just because like my sound is like very loud. I don't want to annoy people with it. FYI, in case anyone is curious as to why I lower the volume sometimes, I'm sure you can't even tell. I'm just like my worst own critic. That's the saying. Mm. 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 Some nice chicken. Okay, so let's start off the story time with the background. So this story time has to deal with my internet slash home phone slash TV provider. I'm not going to name their name because I'm brand friendly on this channel, but let's just call them my internet service provider, ISP for short. So this company where I get my internet, my home phone, and my home phone, internet, and TV services from, 2 years ago, I know this story time goes back like a long time. 2 years ago, they had to install a temporary wire to my house for some reason because there's construction going on the street behind our street. And we're just like, okay, whatever, let me know when you're going to take off the temporary wire because like all the wires in my neighborhood, it's underground. So we have this like random wire going from the light pole across the street over the sky to my house. It just looks really, really odd and out of the place and frankly ugly because all the other houses, again, their wires are under the ground and ours is just like hanging in the middle of the street. But they said they would take it off in 46 weeks, okay? And that's totally understandable because it was basically you have this wire in the sky going to your house or you don't have service from us. Pick one. So of course we chose the wire. Now it's like a lot more frustrating than making it sound to be, but for the sake of time in this story time, I'm gonna go over this really quickly. 46 weeks goes by, the wire's still there. We're wondering, why is the wire still there? They told us that in 46 weeks someone will come take the wire off. We give them a call. 3 months later. Hey, why is the wire still there? Chewing and talking, not a good combination. Why is the wire still there? They said they would send someone to take the wire off. Another 3 to 4 weeks goes by. The wire is still there. What's up with that? No one came. Basically, I repeated the cycle for the next year. Eventually, one of these times, someone did come. And they told me that they would have to check with another department to make sure that they can take off the wire and that it wouldn't like damage any of the infrastructure. Which again sounds pretty reasonable to me. They took my name and my phone number and they said, I'll give you a call back. I asked how long. He said, up to 5 business days. Guess how many days goes by? Over 60, like over 2 months. I didn't hear anything from this technician that came to my house that was supposed to look into our whole wire in the sky situation. I call my internet service provider and they have no clue what I'm talking about. This appointment from this technician is not on file. From their point of view, this never happened. I think I might split this story time into like 2 mukbangs because it's actually kind of long. Maybe I'm just going to see how far I get to it. Or how far I get into it, because it's actually pretty long. There's some cilantro in my pad thai, and I cannot stand cilantro, so that's why I'm picking it out. Yeah, I'm actually going to make this, I think, a 2-part story time. I think I'm going to start doing that on my channel for like longer story times. I'll just do 2 parts. Because sometimes I just struggle for content. I'm like, what am I going to talk about today? So if I do like a 2-part story time, that gives me twice the amount of content for like one thing that happened to me in my life. But again, let's see how far I get to the story time. Because the thing is, the faster I go through the story time, the less I can elaborate on how I feel about the situation and give you the little details. And in my opinion, what makes a good story time is all the little details. Okay, so I call my internet service provider. I told them, oh no, sorry, I already said that. I kind of, I got lost in my story time. So basically, they told me that this appointment, this technician that came to your house doesn't exist in our system. We have to send you another one. They send me another one, and guess what happens, everyone? Guess what happens? The second guy who comes to my house, he says he needs permission again to do something with the wire, and he has to check with another person. He took my name and my number, and he said he'll give me a call back. Being the naive 25-year-old I am, who doesn't know better in life, I believe everything he says. I believe that he'll actually give me a call back in the specified time frame. I feel like you know how the story time goes already. He didn't give me a call back. So, again, I have to call in. Oh no, actually maybe I can finish this story time in one video. Oh my gosh, this is like so conflicting. I'm not sure. Right now, like, there's an expression in Chinese. I don't really know how to translate it to English. But the expression is not water, not soup. Here, I'll say in Cantonese for anybody who is Cantonese, you'll understand what I'm talking about. The expression is tong sui, tong sui. So that just means not water, not soup. So when you use this expression, oh my gosh, I'm totally getting sidetracked from my story time. Let me just like educate you guys on like slang Chinese or like common sayings in Cantonese. So what that means is like not soup or not water, not soup. It means like when you're trying to make soup, where it's at in the process, it's no longer water, but it's not soup yet at the same time. Because like it's not flavorful to be soup, but you can't really go back to like just abandoning the soup because it's not water. Does that make any sense? I feel like it really doesn't. it's kind of like a situation where you're like so invested in something, you don't want to cut your losses, but at the same time, you don't want to move forward. So you're kind of stuck in the middle. It's like you're stuck in the middle. You're in a pickle. That's kind of like a rough translation to it. So right now, I feel like I'm not water, not soup. Because I feel like this story time is like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I don't have enough food to finish the story time, but at the same time, I might. Like, I have enough food to finish the story time if I rush through it, but it won't be as good if I rush through it because I won't be able to go over every detail. There we go. Sometimes I need to like think about things, how to articulate something. I hope you guys like do enjoy like my mental processes because like literally everything I'm thinking of right now, I'm like saying it out loud. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna make it a two-part story time. I think I will. I think I will. Alright, so the second technician that came to my house that didn't show up or that didn't give me a call back, this only happened like a month ago. And of course, I had to call my internet service provider again. And basically, I explained the entire situation to the person on the phone, the customer service agent, and he asked me 2 months or 2 years that the wire has been there because he thought he heard me wrong, but I said 2 years. I even clarified, I was like 24 months. And he was very nice about it. He was very apologetic. So he booked me another technician to come to my house. And every time like a technician comes to my house, it's so annoying because like throughout the past 2 years, I feel like they sent like 8 people, but only 2 showed up. And like luckily I have a flexible schedule, but even though I have a flexible schedule, they give you like a time slot between like 12 to 2 p.m. they might show up, or between 4 and 6 p.m. they might show up, or 8 to 10 a.m. They give you this big time frame, and for that time frame you have to be at your house waiting for this person to show up, and the entire thing probably takes like 5 to 10 minutes. It's not actually a 2-hour process. They just need that window of time. So for someone who does work a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, this would be so annoying because they would have to like kind of take half of the day off, and their manager might be mad at them because they're always like taking time off to do this like technician thing with their ISP. So I'm just lucky that I have a flexible schedule that can accommodate these random technicians coming to my house. But I shouldn't have to in the first place, right? They should have just taken the temporary wire off 4 to 6 weeks like they promised. But no, because they failed to do that, I have to wait 2 hours every 3 months at my house for a technician that might or might not show up. See how this is frustrating? In some jobs, they're not salaried, right? So taking time off means you're not being paid, lost wages, everyone has bills to pay. Like, if you're taking time off once or twice for an appointment, great. But if you're taking time off and the appointment doesn't even happen because the technician doesn't show up, Aren't you frustrated? I sure was. I feel like our family in general is just a very chill family because like we've been like tolerating this for like 2 years. But we had enough. We had enough. I was out for blood. Blood, honey. I was out for blood. And not actual blood. Please don't report me to the FBI, the RCMP, your local authorities. I don't mean I was actually out for blood. What I was out for is money. Money, money, money. Make that rain, bish. I was out for money. So that's where the title comes in to my story time. I want money. Wait, is that the name of the story time? No, the name of the story time is Give Me Money. There we go. I feel like this is a pretty good place to like end part 1 of the story time, but I do have a couple of more points to talk about. So what I mean by Give Me Money is I actually called their customer loyalty department and brought the situation up with them. And I feel like that's gonna be where I leave off the story time. Like at first, I was just gonna plan to like talk about the entire experience, but I think now I'm gonna split up my customer loyalty department fiasco in a separate video because like that's a whole nut job on its own. I actually made another appointment with the customer service agent from the internet provider. Because, like, I need this wire taken down from my house. It's literally so ugly. I would take a picture of it. But I feel like people can stalk me on Google Maps as to which community I live in, so I'm not going to do that for my privacy, for my own privacy reasons. The customer service agent said he would send me a senior technician this time, not some regular technician, a senior one. And I said, great. Now, after being burned so many times in the past, how long is this mukbang? Like half an hour? I feel like if I do the other half of the story time, it's going to be like an hour long mukbang. And no one has time for that. Because I was burned so many times in the past, I was smart this go around and I asked him to email me a confirmation of the appointment. Because for some reason, in the past, we had other technicians come to our house, not related to this wire thing, but for other reasons, like services. And all of that was documented. But the wire thing in our house, like, I don't understand. The wire thing was not in their systems at all. Like, I think we had to get our TV cable box replaced. That was in their system. But not this wire thing. So I'm so confused. So this time, I'm asking for an emailed confirmation. So the next time, if this does happen again, I can call it and be like, hey, I'll forward you the confirmation that you guys sent me so that it's proof that this appointment did take place. I'm just covering my bases, okay? The customer service agent says no problem to my request. He confirms my email listed on file. I said, yes, this is the correct email address. He said, I'll email it to you as soon as we're done our call. Sounds pretty normal, right? Pretty typical, pretty standard. We talk about a few other things. I end my call and I confirm, oh, don't forget to send me the confirmation appointment when we're done our call. I hang up and he was like, oh, okay, sure. I'll send it to you right now, sir. Guess what? I feel like you already know. I don't even have to like tell you the rest of the story time. I refresh my inbox. Nothing. Nothing. Zip. No email. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, maybe the servers are very slow, or maybe he's on his coffee break. He'll come back and send it to me. I don't know. He had to use the bathroom. It's been 48 hours since our call. My mailbox is still empty. Still empty. I just asked you to send me a confirmation of this appointment. It's like, are you guys running some like sketchy operation where you don't need like where you can't have a paper trail? I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I swear, if this technician shows up at my house this week, I'm legit gonna take a selfie with him with his name tag and his employer ID number. I'm gonna be like, hey, this appointment actually happened. I'm not lying. I'm gonna like date stamp it too. Because at this point, I am so fed up. One more shrimp. Okay, so that was part one of the Give Me Money story time. I'm going to do part two in another mukbang. Actually, I'm going to make you guys a promise. I'm going to make you guys a promise right now, just because like my upload schedule is kind of weird. My next mukbang on this channel, if you're watching me every single week, my next mukbang on this channel will be part two of the Give Me More or Give Me Money story time. So yeah, next mukbang, the video after this. Hold on, I just gotta like think how I'm gonna schedule my mukbangs right now. Cause like sometimes I pre-film my mukbang, so like I gotta think about it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so right now you're seeing this on a Friday. If you live in Australia, I believe it's like a Saturday. So for my North American viewers, you're seeing this on a Friday right now. My next mukbang, which is on the Monday, I'll put the date right here. For this date, for the mukbang that I'm uploading on this day, this will contain part two of the Give Me Money story time. Wow. I've actually never done like a part one, part two story time before, so that's why I actually had to coordinate the logistics of like how I'm going to upload it, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to like watch this video and wait a month later to see part two. So that's why I'm making them back to back. So again, that date that was on the screen, that is when I'll be posting part two of this story time. Alrighty, so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, if you are subscribed, make sure to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Love you so much, chopsticks, and remember to slay your day.